What are you doing on the road? You alright? I'm back. You probably wonder where I was. Wasn't much snow the last few weeks. I was out a few times, but nothing exciting, so I never got any videos for you. I tried, but nothing worth posting, so we're out getting some snow here tonight. It's January 26th, and the snow started around, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, I think it started. And then the boys went out, they're out all day pushing. I'd say we probably got a foot of snow. There's quite a bit of snow down today, and they got it all pushed back. It wasn't snowing much all afternoon, so we just came out here at 5 o'clock and started again, and the snow just started up again, so it's going to be a long night. We're just going to run around, keep clearing the roads. There's already a layer of salt on the road, so we're not going to be doing much salting, but at least they don't want us to. We're just going to salt in intersections and hills and turns or wherever it needs it. I'm going to use it, but we're going to try to conserve it, and then tomorrow morning when they go out they can blast the salt to it, because the temperature is supposed to go down to minus 17 I think tomorrow night, so if you don't get the snow and the ice off the road before it freezes, it's going to be there for a while. You'll get a nice sunny day, get some salt on her and she'll clear off. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty good night, I guess. Snow's coming pretty good right now. It's not blinding like it is some nights, but it should be fun. I like getting out after a big snowstorm and pushing back snowbanks and clearing intersections, so should keep busy tonight. I know not going to get clear, so I'll concentrate on the main roads. I'll make sure the side roads are passable, but I'll just try to keep the main routes open for the traveling public, and probably be out again tomorrow night doing some cleanup. Snow is supposed to end tomorrow afternoon, so we'll see what happens anyways. Come on for a drive. There we go.
390, I'll be out of the truck there for a couple minutes.
Yeah, it's 20 after 9 or 20 after 7 right now, so we got another 10 hours to go. But that's what we've been waiting for all winter, get the half decent storm to do some plowing. It's more fun when you got something to push. This little snow we had all summer, or all winter rather, it wasn't a lot of fun. It just seems like you're, I don't know, like Groundhog Day, just chasing it. Roads turn white, you scrape it off, turn around, come back, and it's white again. So you just, more fun when you got a little bit of snow to push. So hopefully it'll come a little heavier before the night's out, and it'll make it a little more entertaining, at least for me. Not a lot of snow coming down now, but that can change. I'm looking at the forecast. The hourly was saying anywhere from 60 to 80% off and on most of the night. So right now I'd say it's like 10%. But that can change in a minute, as we all know. This road's scraping off nice, so I'm putting a little bit of salt down because it looks pretty shiny when I scrape it there, so it's not a big layer of salt or snow on it, so the salt should penetrate it. Make it easier to come off tomorrow when the sun comes out. I'm just putting a narrow bead on it, just enough to say there's some on it. This Wednesday, be what? This is the 26th. The 28th of January is our halfway point in our 17-week winter works period. So we're halfway through, and it's probably the most snow we got so far. But it came when the other shift was on, so I didn't get to do a lot of pushing. But there's still a little bit on the road. More fun to be plowing through the day when there's still snow and come down pretty heavy, but it is what it is. Just going a little slower in the hills and the corners, just to get a little more salt on the roads. Better chance of it working if you get a little more on there. Yeah, this road's scraping off a lot better than the other roads because there's a lot less traffic on it, so the snow didn't get packed down through the day like it did in the main roads. Well, it's coming off nice, so I don't mind putting a little salt on it. Better chance of working than if it's an inch thick of packed snow. Find it scrapes off nicer when you go slower too. You try to go too fast and you're just kind of riding up over the snow. So when it's packed down, you drive a little slower, seems to scrape a little better and makes it a little better for cleaning up after the snow's all over. Slow right down, give lots of salt in this hairpin turn here because Friday afternoon they called me in early to come out and salt the road. Apparently they had a little whiteout here and all the snow come down and a couple cars spun out on this turn further in the ditch. So I was in Friday night and did a round, and this road needed to be plowed. A bunch of snow come down, that little squall that came through, but the other roads were pretty good, but I just ran around, give a little salt, keep them good for the weekend. I was off Saturday and Sunday, that my scheduled days off, so my main road here. I'm gonna finish my side roads and then I'll take another run back out to the county line, give her another scrape. Right now it's not snowing at all, so clean up pretty good of it. Didn't start snowing again, but I have a feeling it's not over yet. So it's supposed to snow all night, but somebody was just on the radio. They were looking at the radar when they were in the shed there and said it looks like it might miss us. So this might be the extent of it for snow tonight. Just a few little flurries, but the temperature's coming up a bit. It's -7 road and air temperature right now. So the salt should start working. So if the snow stops coming, we'll start putting the salt back on her. Hopefully it'll get working and morning shift come in and give her a good scrape, clean her up. Maybe not have to come in tomorrow night, who knows. But right now I'm on my reclaim road and just, we don't salt this, so I just turn the salt off and give this a run, and then I'm gonna head back to the county line, I think. See what happens after that. Just when you think you're done though, that's usually when it'll start snowing again. Just get everything tidied up and figure, I'm all done for the day, and then the snow flurries will start and be back to square one. Happens all the time. Spin in there, not a problem. Come around and turn, there's a bird in the middle of the road. I couldn't get stopped and I shoved him down the road a piece. Hey buddy, you alright? Did I hurt you? Did I hurt you, little bud? You okay? I hope I didn't hurt you. What are you doing on the road? You alright? You should get off the road. Get hit by a plow truck. You okay, buddy? What are you? I don't even know what you are. okay. I got stopped as quick as I could. I'm moving off the road. Hey buddy, get off the road. You'll be alright. Stay off the road, they don't want to run over you. That's crazy. Oh, that's kind of freaky. I'm cruising along, I seen something black on the road, and I realized it was a bird. I jumped on the brakes and come sliding to a stop. And they just pushed him down the road, and I backed up, and he was just sitting there. So I went to move him, and he took off, flew under my blade, so I backed up, and now he's just on the shoulder of the road. Get off the road. Don't be there when I come back. Yeah, I don't like hurting animals, but he's still alive. I don't think I hurt him. He was just pushed down the road in a pile of snow, so he should be all right. He looked a little stunned is all, but why would he sleep in the middle of the road in the first place? Who knows? Oh well, that's my excitement for the night. Now 20 after 3. I'm getting pretty tired. I can barely stay awake, so I had to get out and walk around a little bit to wake up. So snow's coming pretty good now. It's gonna probably amount to a fair bit by morning. So I'm just gonna make my way back to the shed and get ready for the next shift, and try to get home and get some sleep, as I think we'll be back out tonight again after the snow ends. It's supposed to snow all day again and finish sometime early afternoon, I think. So yeah, this night shift is hard to get used to when you're not doing it much, but you gotta do it. So I'm just trying to wake up a bit, and I'll make another round and go back to town, get her ready for the next shift, and go home and crash, have some sleep. So if you're still with me, I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the drive. It wasn't too exciting, but it was something to do. So what? Thanks for coming along, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.